Well, just name one positive thing, one happy thought before I move to the next thing. Give me one happy thought.
Well, Aubameyang came on at the 5th minute and he came off at the 66th minute.
Genitalia reporting.
Oh my god!
Wait, Osuna, are you high?
R9 4th and Cristiano Ronaldo 5th.
Can I go next?
I think Cristiano Ronaldo is the greatest European of all time.
And I want to say R9 just because I actually rate him high. HH. It's just that you always say that he had a grenade tossed to his ankle, and he floated or some type of stuff. It's crazy, bro.
In the famous immortal words of Elmer Ford, that's all, folks. That's all, folks. Looney Tunes, check it. 12 points, 12 games to go. I believe that is all that she wrote. We're going to talk about Xavi. We're going to talk about Barcelona and what they've done. But I think this may be... No. I was about to say, no. This is actually going to be dominated about Xavi. This is going to really be a nice deliberation between Xavi and, of course, Real Madrid and Carlo and so forth. You know, I will not comment on that image. So, guys, this is going to be an El Clasico breakdown. I mean, we may touch a bit upon, you know, United and so forth and the other teams, but this is really going to be mainly about the El Clasico review, reaction, and so forth. So, guys, settle down, have your meal, have your drinks, like that vid, subscribe if you're new, and feel free to send in your super chats and your dubs. Your super chats and your dubs is what keeps things functioning and going forward here, guys. So, guys, look, man, we have to just get through into it. Let me just give my general thoughts, because I already gave my thoughts on the reaction. But let me give my thoughts fully. I hope Potter is watching. Rick B, are you there? No. Rick B, he better be. He better have watched that game. No, Rick B, I need two things. He better have watched that game, and he should be on the phone to Xavi right now.
Why?
Rick B, he better be on the phone to Xavi right now, because it's like, okay, what did you do? How do you do it? So we can replicate that.
HH, we have
Rick
Villa
B,
next.
I'm just trying to yeah.
Just relax. Just
I know.
relax.
Okay, Rick B, relax. So look, man, Barca deserved it. Tactically, they were brilliant. I don't know where Kessie, because Kessie, you've got to give this man credit, because here's the thing. No Messi. I thought that would be a bit difficult. In this game in particular, no Us, no Dre. You had a PNP merchant called Gavi running around trying to be so cool. Real Madrid pretty much had the same team that gave birth to Liverpool. So my thing, though, is Real had no key injuries. Real had all of their key guys, but yet somehow, some way, they were not able to really say what's up. So we have to give Xavi credit for what was a tactically, brilliantly executed 90 minutes. Like, I think Real Madrid had maybe 3 or 4 attempts. I think before Carlo brought on the subs, I think they had two attempts. The goal and Vini's shots that went over before he brought on the subs. So we have to have that uncomfortable conversation. 2 uncomfortable conversations. One is slightly uncomfortable, which is that, okay, Carlo, if you don't win the UCL, I think he may have to be sacked. The more uncomfortable convo is Benzema. So I don't know how we attack that conversation, because in the panel WhatsApp group, Paul is going crazy. He's going loco, down in Acapulco. So, but what's this reality? Then I'll kick it to Yasser, then Zima. The reality here is this: Rick B was screwed. Because Rick B, Barca have unleashed a monster. They've unleashed Daenerys. they've unleashed Daenerys up on that piece because Real are like, this is it. No one gives a damn about a freaking Copa del Rey. Either you bring home the league or you bring home the UCL. 12 points, 12 games to go. Real Madrid are not catching Barcelona. There is no chance in hell with a team who have now only conceded 9 goals in the season so far. There's no chance that these guys are going to let go of 12 points with 12 games to go. It is what it is. It's completely and utterly over. So a monster has been unleashed. And when it's mathematically done, we'll be back here. Because right now, it's pretty much, we can't give Xavi his full flowers because we have to wait for mathematics, but it's going to be done. But once it is mathematically done, we're going to have to say and give props to what Xavi did against this Real Madrid side coached by Carlo Ancelotti. Yes, you talk to me, man.
Xavi Hernandez.
I know that's his name.
I mean, credit to where credit is due. Oh my God, what a job he has done at Barcelona. We forget this is a post-Messi Barcelona. This is a post-Messi Barcelona against a Real Madrid side that, you know, they just came off of winning La Liga. They came off of winning the Champions League. You know, they look dominant. They had the Ballon d'Or winner in their team, which is key. Because if you look closely back at exactly what happened last season for Real Madrid, Benzema had to be Ballon d'Or.
He was awesome. He was awesome.
That he had to be the Ballon d'Or.
Benzema have played 90 minutes.
Yes, he should have. The reason why he should have, because they don't have anyone else. Let's be real. If it's Vinny,
Asensio almost won them the game just by a fraction of a few inches.
There's a reason why.
But Benzema wasn't playing well. And you can clearly say that he's not physically fit. So how can he say he deserves to play when there are options off the bench? But what are you talking about?
No, let's be honest. I'd rather have that Benzema than Asensio. There's a reason why Real Madrid fans call him Asensio, because he's trash. He's garbage. He's absolutely useless.
But he almost scored the goal that won Real Madrid the game. Apart from it was just a few inches offside, literally inches offside.
Okay, he didn't though. Like, let's be real, he didn't score. Like he scored an offside goal. That goal didn't stand. So it is what it is. So the biggest issue is
so you wouldn't bring on Rodrigo for Benzema in that game.
I won't take out Benzema. That's all I'm gonna say. I just don't.
No, but you saw the game. You can clearly see that he wasn't physically fit. He was losing the ball. He wasn't being effective. How can you say that? Oh no, I wouldn't have brought him up for Rodrigo.
I feel like that's just being. I don't know. Like, I feel like you're just nitpicking at this point. Like, that no one. I don't think coming into this the post match reaction, no one had that. Like, oh, you know, he should have taken out Benzema. No one had that in their mind. It's the reality is. The two people that scored from Barcelona is Frank Kessie and Sergio Roberto. That's it. Lewandowski didn't score today. Rafinha didn't score today. Gavi didn't score today. No, Gavi didn't score today. But that's the issue that Real Madrid has. Real Madrid are too reliant on Vinicius Jr. It's really that simple. And Xavi has a game plan for Vini. It is game over. Real Madrid have zero ideas. And that's just the reality. And Barcelona know this.
Wait, okay. What's the difference between this game and the Liverpool game? Because this pretty much the same team puts 5 past Liverpool at Anfield.
No, but here's the thing about the Liverpool game. For the Liverpool game, what happened? We all watched the game. What happened? They allowed Vinicius.
What the heck is that? What the hell? Was that a cat?
It's my cat, yes.
Okay.
It's my cat.
What the hell is that? Okay, sorry.
But the thing is, like, what Liverpool did is they didn't contain Vinny. They allowed Vinny to get into the game. Vinicius changed the game. And that's the whole point of Real Madrid. Real Madrid, they play through Vinny. If you contain Vinny, you win the game. And they have done this time and time and time again. That right-hand side is useless. You put Valverde there, he's inconsistent. You put Rodrigo there, he's inconsistent. You put Asensio there, he's inconsistent. And this is the result of it. It's just at this point is they need to buy an elite right-sided player. That's what they need to do.
I find it shocking that you looked at Benzema and you said that taking off Benzema is nitpicking when you literally have a far more mobile and effective player in a Rodrigo on the bench.
But then we say that. How many times had Rodrigo came in throughout the season? It's been ineffective. He actually came on today. It was pretty much ineffective. You put Asensio.
But what was Benzema though?
But Benzema is one of your key players. you expect, even if Benzema is having a terrible game, for him to do something, for him to come up with some magic. That's what you expect. There's not moment if you call if you attack.
No, Yasir, no. I'm not gonna.
Benzema was trash.
No, I have to
please.
answer to this. I'm not gonna allow a player that is there is information that he's blocking transfers for his position. Okay, because everyone knows the kid that has always been taken care of, has always been spoiled in Real Madrid by Florentino Perez, has always been Karim Benzema. Okay, this guy I've been saying for the beginning of and I didn't plan to comment this. I said in the group chat that it wouldn't come, but bro, Yasir, what you just said, saying Benzema that was bad is nitpicking. What? This guy has been shit this season, Yasir. You have not seen one game, bro. I cannot believe this. And you come with a Barca shirt. Look, I know for the show. Look, it's just no. Saying Benzema was bad today isn't nitpicking. It's saying the truth. And I will say more. If we were playing with 10 today, we would have been played better. Benzema was not only not doing what Benzema normally does, which is coming down to the pitch, helping us go out of pressure, helping us take the ball forward, which has always been what Benzema is about, even though if he didn't score goals. Not only he isn't doing this, like I want you to watch the game and count how many times he has gone down to fucking do it, but then go and watch the times he has had good positioning to fucking put the ball back in the net. Zero positioning.
Yes, because yes, if you watch that game, you can't be like, oh, he's the Ballon d'Or winner, he's the guy, and so forth. Because again, if you've done the research, he hasn't had a good season. Like you say, injury and so forth, he's not had a good season. And this was a game in which you have to make these big calls. Now, maybe a big call is okay, keep it on, but a bigger call is, I know you are a key talisman and so forth, but the bigger call and the right call is Benzema, halftime. I'm sorry, I've got to hook you off. This is a must-win game. It's a must-winning game. It's not time for resting on laurels. Because I said it on Twitter, like, man, Benzema, he just doesn't look right. Yeah, and I'm not Carlo. I'm not paid to do this stuff. I say this guy doesn't look right, and I think this attack needs a little bit much more zip in attack because Benzema just looks a little bit too laboured. And if you're Barcelona, you're like, please let's Benzema stand because we can deal with him. Because if you're Barca, all we have to deal with is Vini, and that's it. Because with Benzema, with the way he's playing, we can deal with it.
I 100% don't disagree with anything Paul or you are saying.
Can I don't. Finish?
Go ahead, Paul.
And I'll go. I finish and I'll go.
Yeah, no worries, bro.
No, it's fine. And I'm sorry for interrupting you. Just
No.
It's just that look, I've said this, HH. I've been saying this for all the season, and people laughing, other people believing me. I've been saying, and I want you to tell me how many of these things I've been wrong on. I've been saying Ancelotti out for how much time, or how many times have I put Ancelotti's doubt? I've been saying, how many times have I said that Benzema is playing bad? Oh, but Benzema, yeah. Look at us, fucking 9 points behind Barcelona. No, sorry, 11, whatever it is.
12.
Now, I've been saying, Camavinga is a baller. When he wasn't starting, I was saying, Camavinga is a baller. He should play more. And when he started playing more, he played better. And people said, well, he's playing more because he's playing better. No, he's playing better because he's playing more. That's the point of a young player with talent. Then I said, Benzema has to go to the bench, and Rodrigo has to play for him. Every time Rodrigo, or even Vinicius, I don't care, because Vinicius has been okay. I mean, these last games, it's not Vinicius' fault, it's Benzema's and Ancelotti's. I've been saying, put Rodrigo somewhere in the pitch, put him as a fucking midfielder. I don't care. This guy is the best. He's better than Benzema right now. He plays better football than Benzema right now, okay? Mm-hmm. He doesn't have the best career. He doesn't have whatever. He plays better than Benzema. Why isn't he playing? Because Benzema isn't playing because of performance. It's because he is called Benzema and he won Ballon d'Or. You know what? That doesn't make it here. That's why I think Ancelotti is mid. Because instead of putting people based on their performances, he puts people based on their names. Why did Cruz play again? Yes, he had a great game. But if you know this Barcelona, this game is gonna be more of a transition, or at least I will say more. No, I won't say that. Why in the second half did he change Camavinga and Valverde when the game was going to be, in that end game, was going to be transitions? What the fuck, bro? Anyways, I said this, whatever the fuck times, I said Ceballos should start. The moment Ceballos came, We were faster in the ball. I'm
Yeah,
done,
but-
HH. I'm not gonna repeat every fucking thing I say every show.
Okay, so
Can I ask
no,
one
no,
question?
wait,
Can I ask one
hold on,
question?
Paul, though.
Yeah, well,
So, if Real Madrid win the UCL, you still want Carlo out.
yes, I've been saying this. Yes.
So the UCL doesn't change. It's
No.
a case of where now.
Okay, look, we have young players. Has Ancelotti proven that he's giving? Okay, he has improved somewhat Vinicius. That's true. He's now giving time to Camavinga. But let's remember that Camavinga has been playing as a left back, has been neglected for putting cross as a DM for countless games. So I'm sorry, Rodrigo's still on the fucking bench. I understand that.
No, because
I
Paul,
understand.
what makes this loss really, really bad is the fact that Barca didn't have Pedri, Barca didn't have Dembele, and it was your full strength team. There's no excuse.
Exactly.
But it's
Can I ask Paul
but
something?
yeah, go ahead.
Why
Can I
doesn't
ask a question?
Chouameni start?
What?
Why doesn't Chouameni start in the DM
No, I mean-
position? Why is Camavinga start?
He's coming back. That's the thing.
No, but Camavinga is right.
Yeah.
He won the
Paul.
battle. Let's say maybe in 2 games, Chouameni starts. I don't know. They have
Wait, hold on. Let me come to Z-Man. I want to hear the Barca perspective. So Z-Man, talk to me, man. Xavi, he deserves credits, bro. I mean, we can talk about
He
Real Madrid,
deserves-
but Real Madrid, that was a full-strength Real Madrid side. No Dembele, no Pedri, and even Paul and every Madrid supporter can admit that Barca with the better team. For 90 minutes, Barca with the better team.
Peace. I was just gonna say, the thing about this game was the fact that I had problems with the first half in particular. The way we were playing.
What issues?
Because my issues were the fact that you were putting Araujo in an attacking position. You were telling him to switch places with Koundé, with Vinny, and then they just kept switching places. In the second half, he fixed that. He put Araujo in a defensive position, and he wasn't telling him to switch places with Koundé. I didn't see that much of that, and I felt like he got that tactically right in that sense. Yes, this game was transition because we weren't necessarily controlling the game. In certain instances we were, but it was more transition more so than anything. With having certain.
But I say, like, how many before Carlo made those subs? How many chances did Real Madrid have? How many chances did they have? They hardly had any chances. Yeah.
No, that's true. But that's down to Real Madrid's attack. If I'm being honest, their attack was. They were horrible. Like it was.
Zeman, you can't. Zeman, you can't. No, Zeman. No, wait. Do you know why you can't? Okay, cool. But let me just to the point. Do you know why you can't say that though?
No, let me land.
Okay,
You're making assumptions. I give credit to our defense in terms of those last ditch blocks and the crosses that they were doing. We did exceptionally well with that. That's something that we haven't done previously. And I felt like, in terms of holding down their only creative outlet, the only person for me that was a threat aside from Rodrigo coming in, Vinny holding him down and make sure that he wasn't creating that much chaos. I felt we did well on that. But when it came to like the right-hand side, I got to be honest, there was nobody there for Real Madrid. It was Carvajal, and that was it.
Yeah, it was nothing.
It was Carvajal, and then...
Where was Valverde playing? Was Valverde?
Valverde was
Valverde
playing
is
better, but he was
instructed to come in, yeah.
To help in the midfield as well.
Yeah.
He's more of a tank in that state, and that's where I think Carlos Ancelotti, tactically he's been found out by Xavi in that sense in terms of the defensive setup. I thought our defense did well. They were holding us. I mean, I got to be honest. The last 15 minutes were. I mean, I thought Real Madrid were going to score, but the last 15 minutes, the defense did well. I just think and here's the thing with Real Madrid in a sense, it's Benzema. This is a stereotypical Benzema performance this season in La Liga.
Yeah, that's true.
This isn't something new. Like we've seen this consistently, even against the lower half teams.
No, because everybody's saying he sold his soul for the Ballon d'Or. And he had that crazy season, but right now he's on the decline. And I think basically that's why you have to criticize Carlo. Yes, Barca played well. Yes, they were really, really good. But you played into Barca's hands, though. But as much as you played into Barca's hands, you still cannot be like, oh no, Real were just bad, Carlo were just awful. You still have to defend. You still have to have a good shape.
That's my whole point. That's my whole point. We defended well. I thought Rafinha was our best attacking outlet. If I'm keeping it real, Benzema wasn't having the best of games aside from the pre-assist at the end. I thought everyone did their job and everyone did what was expected of them in transition. And I thought, the best midfielder at hand was actually De Jong. If I'm being honest, like De Jong was absolutely amazing.
But does Xavi deserve praise? Should all the Xavi haters now chill?
Yeah, he deserves praise for this game. But my criticism isn't in for games like this.
Yeah,
my criticism, my criticism. I'm being objective about
No,
this.
but Zeman, do you know what I've always said?
This is what in crosses. Like we're always a cross merchant.
But this is what I've always said about Xavi. This is fair. Because this is what I said in my video about Xavi is that yes, you can say Xavi is this and that, he can do better. Xavi is the first manager since I've been watching football who hasn't had at least one superstar player. Name any Barca manager from the late 90s, so starting with Van Gaal and so forth. They've had at least one superstar, whether it's Rivaldo, Ronaldo, Romario. This Xavi is the first Barca manager where he cannot look upon that's one difference maker to change the freaking game.
No. But my thing is, this game is no longer based on superstars. That's not what this game is based on.
City have Erling Haaland though, don't they? So
Real have Vini.
No.
Barca don't have a Vini.
But all superstars, well, yeah, you could make that argument. But my thing is with this team, it's not the lack of a superstar that's the problem. Like Xavi, he shows how much of a rookie he is at times. Like let's not like that. That's where my criticism comes.
Imagine
but
calling him a rookie and he won La Liga. I mean,
no.
I mean, it is what it is, bro. You keep assaulting him.
Oh my God! Can I land?
Go ahead and land, bro.
Damn, bro. Let me land. My whole thing is you have to be balanced with the criticism, and I see what I see in terms of Koeman. I've also criticized him in that sense. I don't understand why I would switch up because he's a new manager, he's a rookie, and I have given him credit in terms of defensively getting a solid. I've always given him credit for that. It's just the consistency behind the play because he's a rookie. That's my whole point.
But he's missing Pedri. He doesn't have what you call it. Look at
no.
Yet
we literally weren't.
Look, he's beaten Ancelotti 4 times now. That's real.
That's
His thing. Of course, Xavi ain't perfect, bro. He literally is a rookie. He's just starting us. But I'm sorry, when he mathematically wins this league, I'm sorry, that is a massive dub, because to beat this Real Madrid side with the amount of experience they have and the guy who is managing them, and I'm sorry, man for man, Real Madrid have a better squad than Barca, man for man, and also so if you mix it with quality and experience, so Xavi doing this without a Messi to call upon or a superstar player to call upon, and also people say Lewandowski ain't Rivaldo, Romario, Neymar. No, stop it. He ain't. And this game showed that he ain't, bro. He ain't. Okay, no, he's not. Okay, he can score goals, but he ain't. He's not that guy. So when Xavi finally wins this, I'm sorry, it's a dub. It is a dub because with this team, he has no business beating this Real Madrid team over 38 games. I'm sorry.
I want to speak on this.
Okay. Let's
answer my point so I could go.
Again, my whole thing about Xavi is I don't understand why people aren't hearing me and they're just coming up with assumptions. I said, yes, you can give him credit in terms of the defensive layup, but then for you to say that, but for you're making assumptions based on one game. I'm not doing this because of one game. You can give him credit. I do give him credit for not having, Pedri and Dembele and getting results. But overall, we've been inconsistent as a system. Our press has been inconsistent as well. I'm not going to just all of a sudden downplay that and start and not be critical of the manager in that sense. I give him flowers where he's at, but you also have to be critical of him.
I want to speak on this.
Okay.
Let me go after them two Real Madrid fans.
Okay. Let me come to SJ and then Baron, then I'll take your dubs, guys.
I want to speak on 3 topics. First of all, Xavi. Second, Benzema, and third, De Jong. First of all, I think some of these Barcelona fans, I have been a Barcelona fan since the Ronaldinho days, we have been really spoiled.
Yes.
We have been really spoiled. And I'm not targeting anyone, Zeman, respect you, brother. But look, we had Messi literally cheat coding his way to the league titles. We lost to Real Madrid 3-1 when Enrique was in charge. In the last years of Pep, we also lost some Clásicos, although we absolutely destroyed Real 5-0. but we lost Clásicos here and there. No system is perfect. Xavi has literally had less investment than Eric Ten Hag. He has literally transformed the club. Real Madrid fans were saying we will go 5 leagues in a row. This is absolutely spoiled behavior now. I'm not saying that Xavi is perfect. Substitutions should have happened 10 minutes earlier. 60th minute you should have substituted because Sergi Roberto was done after that. So please, come on. You can't say and criticize Xavi after he has won 3 Clásicos in a row.
That's
He's
not
the first-
my point. He
No, no,
asked
no,
me
no,
a
no,
question.
no,
of
no.
Zeman, you've been spoiled. Zeman, you've been spoiled.
What's my
You've
problem
been
with
spoiled.
Xavi?
Wait,
No.
Land-
Let's
let me
SJ
land.
Cook,
Xavi.
but Zeman, you've been spoiled. You have been freaking
In what
spoiled.
sense?
Because no.
Let me
Zeman,
land.
this isn't the time to start saying, well,
No,
Xavi,
no,
it ain't the
that's
time,
my
bro.
whole
It ain't the
point.
time.
That's
Exactly.
my whole
No.
Let's SJ land.
Wait, let
Let's
Zeman
SJ
let
land.
Zeman
Let's
speak.
SJ
Let Zeman
land.
speak.
Let's SJ land. Let's SJ land. Let's SJ
Alright, go
land.
ahead.
Thing is, even when peak Mourinho came and we had peak Barcelona, we had troubles. Sometimes Messi magic helped us. There is no Messi here. Look, Rafinha was good today, by the way. But you can't criticize a manager who you guys were calling for his head after 8 games. After we lost to Real Madrid 3-1 in the first Clásico, I saw some Barcelona fans, don't want to name them, they are in the Hangout, who call for Xavi out. Xavi out.
Casey.
Xavi out.
Who-
Casey, Abdul. These are all fans who I don't want to name these, but they have been spoiled by the Pep Barcelona. Pep was in the stadium, by the way.
Mhm.
Yes.
So look, I don't trust Xavi that he should be manager for 5 years, 6 years. No, obviously there are faults. There are faults. We have no left winger HH. No one will tell you this. We literally have never replaced Neymar. Since Neymar has left, we have no left winger. So the guy is working without a left winger who can't run. Ansu Fati is washed. Sorry.
Oh, you know, he
Second
is.
Second of all, I'm coming to Benzema. Second, I come to Benzema. Benzema is a phenomenal player. Last season, what he did is an absolute magic season. Now, I'll come to the Real Madrid fans who spread agendas. What Suarez did for 10 seasons was absolutely crazy. I just want to kill this narrative in 1 minute. You know how many 25 plus goal season Benzema had in his career? He has had 25 plus goal seasons. 1. How many Suarez had? 5. 1 at Liverpool with Sturridge and Sterling feeding him. But that trash Liverpool team. He scored 33 goals, was suspended for 7 games. Suarez. And then he came to La Liga. He had 80 goal contributions. Suarez had 80 goal contributions in the 2015-16 season.
Playing with
And
Messi
then-
and Neymar.
And okay, he
Yeah.
played with Messi and Neymar, but still 80 goal contributions.
Yeah. No. What I mean is that Messi and Neymar also scored a lot of goals.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that means-
You're
that's
right.
crazy.
And then
yeah.
he dunked. He is the
Yeah.
only Real Madrid player after Messi to have scored an El Clasico hat trick. I'm not discrediting Benzema, but he is a better UCL player than Suarez. I'll give you that. But Suarez as a striker, you are comparing with Benzema, who literally won Atletico Madrid a league title. Come on. And the third, I want to come to Frankie de Jong. De Jong was absolutely magic today.
Mhm.
9 out of 10 performance, amazing performance. We have to improve as a team. We need at least 3 or 4 signings to compete in the UCL. I'm not saying Xavi will deliver the UCL. No, that's unrealistic as a Barcelona fan. We need 4 or 5 seasons as for a UCL contender. But to say, come here and criticize Xavi after we were literally going bankrupt the previous season? Oh my God.
So can you say wait? Because no, I need to go to Barry because and then Hinton does. But very quickly, I go to Barry. So someone put like his European record. Fine, European record is horrible. Let's change that narrative right now. Let's look at that Bayern game. Imagine Messi or Ronaldinho is on that pitch. Barca win that game. Because wait, hold on, Zima, let me land. Let me land my point. Zima, let me land my point. Because we all watched that Bayern game and we also saw Lewandowski screw up 2 great chances. If you had a Messi or a Piquinho in that game, Barca win that game. But they didn't have that one difference maker, who ain't Lewandowski, because Lewandowski isn't in the same stratosphere as a Neymar, a Ronaldinho, or a Messi. So if Xavi had that one difference maker, we're not talking different about the European record. So everything is about context. Let me come to Barry, and then I'll take your dubs, guys. Barry.
Yo, what's up? Hope you guys doing well. Well, it was a great day, man. It was a great day. Just want to speak on Xavi. Today, I mean, it wasn't a perfect game, you know. First half we struggled. Also in the second half we struggled a bit, but I gotta give kudos because this season, when you look at from August till now, it wasn't easy. At times we had when you look at the international break, the injuries on the defense, and what happened against Bayern, Inter, it was rough. It was rough. But the strength of this team is that even when we lose our best players, we still find a way to get them 3 points. Even recently, we've been just scraping them 1-0 goals, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, just building up the points, and now we're 12 points up, you know. But I just look at the bigger picture. I would like for my team to do well in Europe again. Obviously, when I look at the squad, we spoke on that during the members hangout. It's not a UCL contender squad. We still need to build up a squad. We need some new players to come up on the squad, improve and everything. But it's a good foundation because when you look at Barcelona, first of all, we need to dominate domestically. Most likely, if something fucked up doesn't happen, we're gonna win La Liga and maybe a Copa del Rey. So you're gonna do a domestic double. And for Real Madrid, I mean, some of the issues that we saw today, we've seen it for a long time. You know, they still need a backup knife for Benzema. What he did last season, it was magisterial. It's up there with Messi in 2019, Suarez in 2014, but physically he has declined, and you need a backup nine because today, I think I understand because I think Paul and Yassir were speaking on this. Yeah, I understand what Yassir is saying because he's one of your key players. And even if he's trash during 90 minutes, maybe he can do one thing that can switch the whole game. And but I also agree with Paul that you need to switch over because he's 36, injuries, physically he's not feeling his best. But I'm just happy we won that game so I can have bragging rights for the next months to come. I'm not gonna talk shit about Real Madrid a lot because I know Tapi was watching. He's my brother. I love him, so I'm not gonna do that.
Shout out to Piwa, man.
Yeah, top
all right. Let me hit some quick dubs, man. Okay. Abrisfer, Ancelotti is gone. Seal or not? What do Madrid do? Tuchel.
You know, but then HH with Ancelotti, it's like a double-edged sword. He relies heavily on these players, Benzema, these veteran players, Toni Kroos, Modric. And no matter what, he will never deviate from those three.
But you know, in cup competitions, that works, you know.
So yeah, so what's your point then? Like they're making it, like what's the point you're making?
So I said it's like a double-edged sword. He will die by that. If he will go with those three. If those three produce magic for him, is great. But when those three, you know, sometimes when the age shows, you know,
and I think that's where it's just with a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
As much as it will be rude, as much as it will be stupid, as much as it will be disrespectful, I can see these guys winning the Champions League because of their elite mentality. A league is a whole different ball of wax. Carlo Ancelotti cannot win. For some reason, he has issues winning a league or going through 38 games with a team like this. So my thing is that if Real Madrid wants to win the league or actually want to actually have proper dominance in the league, I don't think Carlo's the man. Because Carlo is loyal to a fault. And I think you need something different, managerial-wise, to actually go and say what's up in the league, man. Shout out to your boy, Patrick. Our fullbacks are bad. Send Carvajal to China. But you know, here's the thing, though, is if Carvajal now balls against Chelsea, what are we saying? So if he now puts in 2 great performances against Chelsea and knocks out Chelsea, then what do we say? Still send him back to China? Because that's what could very well happen. But that's honest. Would Madrid win all last 5 years if they face Barca?
No,
it's hard to say.
No. I remember actually, you know, when we did the whole thing on looking about the users and so forth. I think so. Real never faced Barca. But my thing though is, I don't know. I don't know personally whether they would beat them. But it is something to think about because of Barca's great record against Real Madrid, both in Champions League and thingy. It takes nothing away because Real still won this. Because, you know, my thing is, Barca, you obviously were not good enough, because if you were good enough in those years, you would have ended up having to face Real Madrid either in a semi or a final. So by you not being good enough, if you had beaten Atletico Madrid, you would have said what's up and beat them. If you had beaten Juventus, you'd have faced them in the final. So it is what it is. So you were not good enough to actually have to face Real Madrid to now say, okay, we would have beat them. So that's those ifs and buts is whatever. But it is interesting though that in those UCLs, Real never faced Barca. But it is what it is. Barca should have been better, and then then going on to face them. Your boy Benzema, Carvajal, you've had a good ride until he balls against Chelsea.
He's been
That's
terrible.
my thing, man.
Like,
Yes, yeah. What? No. Yes, yeah. What if he balls against Chelsea? Then what?
I'm not gonna lie to you. He's
Yeah. Miss B, I think he's a lot of crazy echo from you, Bisbee. Great crazy echo.
The truth with Carvajal is like Carvajal has not been the same player for a very long time, for years now. So they for whatever reason they don't have good wingbacks. The wingbacks they should have kept Theo Hernandez and Hakimi. They saw. So.
Yeah. Look, man, Nacho and Carvajal ain't it in 2023.
Yes, yeah. Rejay, they got to go for Rejay.
No, Rejay has signed a bum.
Carvajal was the worst player against Liverpool. Both legs. Carvajal was the worst player against Liverpool.
He's been terrible, bro.
Look, all I'm saying is that I don't want to jinx things, and then he now puts up a masterclass against Chelsea. So I don't want to jinx anything, man. For UCLs, main priority in the summer, fullbacks. But again, cool. Hands off Reece James. You ain't touching Reece James, man. Justice for Monday Mess. 80-year-old fan did a backflip on AFTV. Premier League pending. Wait, did you see there's a video of Zinchenko driving through and basically just like cheering on, say, come on, blah, blah. Look.
They've done it. I feel like they've done it.
Yes, yeah. All I'm saying is that don't bottle it.
8 points. It's just crazy. 8 points.
Well, it depends on what they do against Liverpool, because it could really still be 5 points because City have a game in hand against Liverpool, so it depends though. Sanjit Das. Last year, UCL La Liga just covered all the faults at the club. This is not at all Carlo, but he is just Perez's puppet. Also, not to blame Benzema, he's playing injured and he's 36 with no backup. That's no excuse. It is the manager's duty.
He's been off form for a while.
Yeah, so okay, no. But here's Zeman. Let's play this game. If he's injured, why should I not feel sorry for you? If you're injured, don't play. Don't be like, well, he's injured though.
That's my point. That's my point.
If you're injured, I'm not going to give you I'm not going to feel sorry for you if you flop. It's like Kane in the final. Kane, he didn't play for 2 months. So you flopped to the UCL final.
If you're on the pitch, that means you're healthy enough.
If you're on that pitch, I'm taking it as you're healthy. I'm never using the injury tax on you. So and also, Carlo is also at fault. You're the manager. You have the power to be like, Benzema, get off, bro. You ain't sharp enough. It was obvious he wasn't sharp enough. But Carlo, he did this as AC Milan. Carlo is old school. He will always be loyal to a guy. He doesn't have that kind of ruthlessness that like a Pep or a Mourinho has. He'll be like, nah, these are the guys that have got me there. I'm going to be useful for you. All I'm praying, though, is that loyalty backfires against a certain team in the quarterfinal. That's what I'm praying. Sanjit, Rodrigo is not Benzema's backup. He's a 10 or inside forward. We have no backup striker, no right winger, washed right back. But as Paul has told me several times, Rodrigo has done better in that position than Benzema. That may not be his natural position, but Rodrigo has done better than him. It would make more sense having a Rodrigo try to play there than a guy who isn't fully fit. So you're telling me that an injured Benzema is better than a fully fit Rodrigo in that striker position?
But obviously, here's the issue. You think that, Paul thinks that, but Carlo Ancelotti does not.
Which is a problem.
That's the thing. So at the end of the day, Carlo Ancelotti is not confident enough to say, you know what, even if Benzema is injured, I'd rather play him than play Rodrigo. So
which is the issue. Yeah. Because his issue is, as Paul said, you're playing the name. You're not. It's not a meritocracy. You're just playing the name.
It worked for him. It worked for him since he came back to Real Madrid, didn't it?
But has it worked in La Liga now?
I mean, at the end of the day, you're expecting a manager to deviate from something that he's consistently has done. This is just who he is, and this is what to be expected.
So 1 point.
Okay, SJ go.
Yeah. Last season, Ancelotti was tactically outclassed by Pep, 4-3 game. You know that. Tactically outclassed by Tuchel, the 3-0 game. Last minute Modric individual brilliance, and actually tactically outclassed by Klopp also in the final. So he was tactically outclassed all 3 times.
I mean, SJ, speak on it. SJ, speak on
I
it
have-
because let's just be real.
I have
They
never-
they
I
beat
have
Chelsea
never- I
through
have never-
individual brilliance. Sorry.
Yes, I have never I respect Ancelotti. He has never defended a league title, and it's official now. He can't be top 5 managers. Come on, that's just stretching it.
You see, SJ is now SJ is going into those uncomfortable conversations because my thing is
You can't defend a league title with PKC Milan, Real Madrid twice.
No, but
no,
It was
because
actually
Carlo.
AC Milan with 8 years. That's the
Shout
thing.
Shout out to your 3 or 4 UCLs to say that for as long as you've been managing, you've never gone back to back.
No,
You've never defended your league title. That's crazy.
Not every
Can I talk
Okay,
about
can I
this?
speak on
My
it?
problem.
Wait, quick. Let me just go through all these dubs and then I'll let you guys speak. So once Benzema disrespected Deschamps, he's looked at differently by some. Zidane can't help him. Benzema will be sold this summer, then off to prison FC. Oh, wow, okay. Well, I don't know about that.
I think he'll stay, man. He'll stay.
Yeah, but then they should.
But yeah,
sell him, though.
that's when he posted that story on Deschamps. I was like,
No, but they should
maybe
sell
he
him,
was
though.
right to do so. Because I mean,
No. But
I
they
don't want to
should-
go there, but
Yeah, no.
they should sell him,
My thing is, it's a tricky one, man. But here's the thing, though. It's the point that when you say, okay, let's say you now sell Benzema, who now comes in? Because you have to have a backup striker. Haaland is spoken for. Kane is off to most likely United now.
maybe that guy in
Are
Napoli.
you? Osimhen says he wants to go to the. No, he says he wants to go to the Premier League. Now,
Oh, okay, I understand.
if Real can get Osimhen, now we're talking about. Osimhen said, "I want to play in the Premier League."
Haaland, they'll get
But
Haaland.
but then here's the thing. Yes, that's where it gets interesting. So Osimhen says he wants to play in the Premier League. Liverpool don't have any money. He ain't going anywhere near Tottenham. United want to go and get Kane, and so the whole British thing. It leaves only Chelsea.
No, it doesn't.
Wait, hold on.
Nah.
Arsenal have Jesus. He ain't going to touch Tottenham. Liverpool have no money. United are going to get Kane.
No, we're not getting.
Nkunku,
might as
you have
well- he
Nkunku.
might as well-
United favour Arsenal over Kane.
Yeah.
It's the age factor.
I have heard Kane over Osimhen from a lot of United guys.
But HH, what will make
Oh, but
sense?
they're
okay,
English. That's biased. They're English. They're gonna
but,
say that.
I said this before, but I'm gonna say it again. What makes a lot of sense, and it makes sense for all the parties, is Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah on the right. wing.
Okay, all right.
No,
okay, so I'm hold on, RJ. Crazy. Javi won 5 of. Guys, speak on it. Zeman, you freaking hater.
Can I just?
No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't.
I want to hear
No,
Zeman.
no,
I want
you
to hear
can't. You
Zeman.
can't.
He's making good stuff.
Benzema, no, I said Zeman, it's a rhetorical question. Let me hit this dub. Benzema dub. Sorry.
wants to slander today.
Sorry, but this Benzema slander is crazy. He has the highest.
Alright,
Okay, let me attack this guy. He has the highest. It's called average match rating in La Liga this season, and he hasn't even been near his best due to injuries. This slander is way over the top scapegoats. No, wait, hold on. This is a public service announcement. I am going to start blocking people on Twitter who link me to SofaScore or Who Scored ratings.
I hate those type of people. They don't watch
Zeman,
the game. They don't watch the game.
Zeman.
No. You know
Zeman,
what
I
hate?
swear
You know
to you
what I
guys,
hate?
Zeman, I don't think you understand my hate for this
You
people.
know what I hate? You know what I hate? When they try to do this for like youngsters and they try to bring up poor performances or inconsistencies, and then they'll bring up the stat, but they won't talk about the game.
And also,
That's
Zeman,
what I hate
these
about
same guys, you've not even watched the freaking game.
Losers, man.
So you're just going by. I told you this is why I say I'm old school.
They're going by other people's opinions.
Back in the day, I'm not going via what's for. I have to watch the game because how I may view how a guy played well is different from how a guy played well. So you showing me 6.1, 3.9. What the hell does that freaking mean? Because if I watch the game, I'm like, no, I disagree with this. See, what you can't argue against is he scored, he assisted, he scored. You can't argue with that.
No, that's-
but a
that's
rating,
AJ,
you
how-
can.
how-
I'm sorry, that's subjective.
how much rating would you-
Objectivity is goals and assists. That is objective. So subjective is a freaking sofa score rating.
No.
How much would you give to Frankie de Jong today? How much would you give to Frankie de Jong?
Wait, hold on. Let me just finish this job. I'm coming to you guys. So silence. Please speak on Balde, the next golden.
Yes.
Look, man,
Oh,
Balde.
he's a gem, man.
No,
He's a
he
gem.
was actually solid.
He's a gem.
And do you know what I like about him? You can see that. Remember, football is quick moving and so forth. A lot of guys, especially young guys, just cross the ball in. He took his time, composed, I'm actually going to look up and actually give the ball to a man. Most guys will be like, last few minutes, just put the ball in hope. He's like, okay, no, I have to get this right. Kessie is free. I'm going to give it to him straight. Quality player. Michael Yankee. Carlo is so 1 win, 1 draw, 5 losses against the Desert Dweller. How good is Carlo really looking back at the teams he's managed? We're gonna have to have a conversation, man. Rodney, I think the problem is Ancelotti does not have other options. Real has no national rights winger and no other striker. He needs to be back.
Yeah, true. But I can get the perspective. They need to get active on the transfer market.
Barry, this same team won.
No.
PSG, Chelsea, and Man City. So
I agree with your opinion, but I'm just saying that
Okay, wait. Let me come to Eric then, AK then Sheikh. So Eric, talk to me. Eric, are you scared, man, for us? Are you scared for us? Okay, Eric, I don't want to say anything, so I won't say anything.
Eric said we have Aston Villa, bro. Relax.
Eric, I'm not going to say anything. That's all. Eric, I will say nothing. Okay? I'm saying nothing.
Goodness, can I just came to relax.
Eric, I'm saying nothing. Eric, shush. Eric, look, Eric, no. Eric, all I'm saying is that, look, I'm just saying, like, Eric, okay. Sorry, just talk.
Look. I don't know if maybe you forgot. I already came and you see because I knew this man named HH. Yeah, have hope. I thought you said it's an oxymoron.
No, but it's keep on switching.
Don't switch it again. Forget this game. This game has nothing to do with.
Nothing.
This is a different scenario. Just forget about it. We know what we're talking about here. We're talking about football heritage. As much as I despise this club,
but say, Eric, that's the thing that pisses. No. I'm sorry, but Eric, that's the thing that just pisses me off. So you will lose this game, and then you now produce like a great performance against UCL. Why can't you play like this against Chelsea? But sorry, continue.
Yeah, look, they did it before. They missed out on the Liga and they won the Champions League, so they've done it many times. So look, let's not talk about the Champions League right now because
but yeah, on this game, focus on the game.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pretend I didn't watch the game, but I don't know what it is with this team in La Liga. But in my opinion, I think they're underachieving. People might disagree, but
wait, who? Madrid?
Yes.
Yeah. 12 points is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
I don't know what they're doing. So, and this is, by the way, this is someone who wanted Ancelotti at Chelsea after Tuchel got sacked. So, I don't know what the plan is. I'm not following what they're trying to do here. But and Madrid don't come across as the club that they just focus on one trophy and they just ignore the rest. Because it's Madrid we're talking about, so it's about everything. You try and win everything you can win. So I don't know what's going on. But like you said, and like I've already mentioned before, if they win the biggest one, who cares? That's the one that matters the most. If you're being honest, I know a lot of English fans and people. I get accused of being an English supporter. Yeah, look. I get it, but I don't agree with that idea that the bread and butter and it's all about the Premier. It's not. Sorry, I could do a better accent. That wasn't the best one.
Okay, right.
No, but it's okay. Thank you. Yeah, look, it's not about the bread and butter. I'm sorry. The Champions League matters more than anything else.
No, but Eric.
Well, league matters, but come on.
No. But Eric, many Madrid fans have said that even if he wins the UCL, it's still no excuse for losing the league like this. Because Eric, this could be over in in 3 or 4 games. Because if Madrid continue to drop a few more points and Barca win a few more games, they could win this with 4 games to spare.
They shouldn't come back from this.
And I think the club that Madrid are as well, winning the Champions League is not as big a deal as it is for other clubs. So it's almost like, it's not going to be enough for you to keep your job. You can win the Champions League and still get sacked very easily. So it's a very different scenario. I know people don't like it. They're arrogant fans, and it's true. But it is also correct to say that I think they should do better than they're doing now. Benzema, let's not talk about any conspiracies with him. But look, he's a different. Let's just say he's different when it comes to the Champions League. and then he just switches off. He doesn't care about the league. It looks like so. Barca are going to win it when they. I'm going to say when, not if. When they do it, you have to give Xavi credit.
Yes.
I remember when people were saying desert tax with this guy.
Casey.
And look what he's doing now. So you cannot. I'm sorry. No matter what happens, if he wins this title, you have to give him credit. You just have to. So that's it.
AK, talk to me, bro.
First, I want to talk on Benzema because I think this guy. I like Benzema as a player. You know, I like how he plays. I like all of that. But he's washed. He's physically washed. It doesn't look like he cares. It doesn't look like he's fit at all to play. Even in Champions League, it doesn't look like, apart from, stat padding. Like Benzema famously said that, like, I want to be known as the guy who actually helps people and contributes throughout the game. In the Champions League, he's been popping up with goals, but what else has he been realistically doing? Vinicius has been Real Madrid's best player in the Champions League by far. He's been Real Madrid's best player in the league.
Yeah.
The problem with Madrid is that they build around Benzema. You look at how many combinations Benzema has. Benzema can drop deep. He has so many combinations to play short passes with. Vinicius is isolated somewhere in the left wing. That's the reason whenever you look at Vinicius, there's 4 people on him. Because Ancelotti's system doesn't allow anybody to play combinations with Vinicius. And you're not getting the best out of Vinicius. Real Madrid has to build around their best player, who is Vinicius Jr. They need to drop Benzema. They need to drop Modric and Kroos because as good as they are, they don't have the legs to, combine.
Wait, so you dropped them from the league or from the UCL?
From the league. Play them in the UCL because they're very good.
Together or one of them?
Both of them.
Well, I disagree.
I think, you can play one of them, but you can't play them on the left. You have to play a guy with legs. Camavinga should be played with Vinicius. Because whenever I've seen Vinicius at his best this season, it's when Eduardo Camavinga is at left back and combining with him. You can play him at left center mid. If you combine with him, Vinicius doesn't have as many people on him because you have a left center mid in Camavinga who can take a man up. You have if you buy a left back who's actually good attacking wise, which I think they've bought, like that Fran Garcia guy, he looks pretty good. You have an attacking left back who can take a man off Vinicius, and Vinicius basically left 1v1 every time, and Vinicius is very good 1v1. You have to build around Vinicius Jr. because he's your future. And the second thing on Rodrigo, why I don't get this thing that Rodrigo's inconsistent on the right. He never plays does he usually play like a full game on the right? Because I've seen him play once and then get dropped for like 3 games, play again once. You don't get the best out of a young player doing that. I know that Rodrigo, his best position is not a right winger. Then you should probably get another right winger like Ryan Cherki or someone, or Moussa Diaby. But that's the issue. Real Madrid have so many different parts missing from the team, like a left back, a right winger, even a center mid that can be creative to break down deep blocks. There's so many holes in this team. And last year's Champions League, as good as it was Benzema and Modric and Vinicius Jr. and Courtois filling up all the holes that existed. People thought Dani Carvajal was a competent right back after last year. He was the same last year. He just had the game of his life in the UCL final. He was bad in every other game. So Madrid still have so many issues to fix. So
okay, so actually, let me come to J2S. Thoughts on this Clasico.
I mean, I was completely proven right from yesterday because I said Barca would win 2-1, and he said, Real Madrid, they have to win, so they're going to win 2-1. I was like, no. Real Madrid completely different in the league compared to the Champions League.
I mean, but were you surprised by just how dominant the Barca were? Keeping in mind that Madrid had to win this game.
I was a bit surprised because when you watch the last Clasico, it was more... Real Madrid did dominate the last Clasico at the Bernabeu, but then I was like, it's away at the new camp. It's the last time they're going to play there until... Not because they're not there next season, they're in the season after. So, yeah, I mean, also, that Champions League game against Chelsea, is West London going to become like a Spanish state, or
No, look, James West, look, this was the worst possible result for Chelsea. You know, me and Rick B will be doing our certain preparations and so forth before that game because we're now going to be facing in Madrid. This 12 points is insurmountable from this point. So we're going to be facing a Real Madrid where like this is their season. So
Look,
Chelsea are screwed.
I have the preparation. Just relax. Just easy. Just calm. You know what?
Wait, hold on, Eric. Why you could call it?
No, relax.
You know
Look,
what's
Wait, Eric, you got a little some.
Relax.
Got a little sauce.
You got a little some.
Keep it short. Wait, hold on. Let's just land on the point.
Yeah, I would be very worried if I was a Chelsea fan because
Relax.
Real Madrid have nothing to play for.
I know.
12
know,
points.
J2S, we've unleashed a UCL heritage beast.
We know.
Like, here's the thing. Even if Madrid cuts down to 6 points, it will still be insurmountable with that bombers called Quidditch. But now, when this has happened, bro, like, if Chelsea come through this, I think it will be the greatest miracle since we landed on the moon, allegedly. Bro, like, that's the thing.
Also, what are we saying if Xavi hits 100 points in La Liga?
Yes.
that'll be
That is very
incredible.
possible.
Yes.
I don't.
Nah.
Yes, he will.
It's possible. Look, there are on points. It's possible. Mathematically.
You know
but
what's the crazy part? Some of the goals we conceded were own goals because of Kunde and this one from Araujo.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
Today was a
possible.
very unfortunate goal, actually.
No,
Today was very unfortunate goal.
No, it is.
Wait,
It's
no,
not-
I don't
no,
think
no.
because like even
Jace West, you're a sick
Barcelona
man.
didn't do it.
Jace West, you're a sick man. If Xavi equals Mourinho's record, which I keep using as an example, that will piss me off.
No, next
Yeah,
season.
you gotta give
one of
credit
those
to
goals
Brocken.
conceded as
No,
well.
I can't. No,
Barcelona-
Simon, I can't. He can't
You
get
have
100
to,
points.
though. You
Simon,
have
I
to.
can't. No.
No, oh wow, I'm
Simon,
pessimistic. I'm saying
no,
give credit.
I can't.
And now
I
you're
can't.
saying the
I did. I need that narrative, but I did that narrative. You can't do it. You
You
can't
get
do
better than
it.
100 points, you get 102. So,
Um,
and you
wait.
have the lowest goals conceded
It's
as
true.
well.
What are we saying if Xavi actually gets 100 points?
That would be an incredible achievement.
But you know,
No.
Mourinho's not the only one who got 100.
No,
We
Ziban,
got
it ain't-
100 points
no.
the next
Ziban,
season.
it is that easy.
I
Ziban,
feel-
based on the abuse this man
No, that's
received
not my
and so
point.
forth
That's
from
not
guys
my
like you and Casey, don't be like,
I
oh,
don't
good achievement. No.
abuse-
Ziban, don't you dare do
It is
that.
1 point.
I
It is
never
1 point.
abused
It is
him.
1 point.
Yes, you did.
criticized
Yes,
him.
you did.
I literally
Yes, you did.
criticized him. That's
It is
it.
1 point.
Ziban, I'm putting you in the same category as
Oh,
as Casey.
bro. Wow.
SJ, cook him. SJ, cook.
Oh my god. For
First
what?
of all, I think when Mourinho did the 100 points, next season Barcelona again did the 100 points. So I think
Yeah,
Barcelona
that's
have
true.
done.
Yeah, so
Are you saying the point record? That's I think what he's
No.
referring to.
Yeah, we
Wait,
got-
wait. But guess there was a Messi tax on it because that was the season Messi scored 91 goals in a calendar year.
No,
So
that's
we
the
got
whole
100
point.
points.
That's the whole point. That will
So
make it an incredible
Xavi
achievement.
getting 100 points is actually an achievement. Come on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's an achievement.
Wait, isn't Mourinho getting 100 points the year Messi scored 91 goals?
No.
Nah, it was a combination.
Next year.
Wait. Was Mourinho 100 points or the goals record? What was the Mourinho's record in La
He
Liga?
got.
It's both.
I think he got both.
Both.
Oh.
Pep also got a Man
And
City.
guys want to try to
Pep
hit
City.
my guy, man.
Yeah, but with Xavi would have
You don't give
the
guys-
goals conceded
City.
and the most points.
That's crazy, man.
So that outweigh Mourinho.
Okay, guys. I don't think you guys have. So wait, hold on. Let me share. Shout out to the streets, man. So, guys, what do you make of this, man? Let me share this with the streets. This is wild. What do you make of this, man? Let me share it with the streets, man. So this was after the game.
This.
Let me come to Rick B, man. Rick B, what do you make of this?
Okay.
No. And also, but Rick, remember, he has been. We don't know what has happened and so forth and everything. But all I'm just saying is this is interesting.
Look, can I just give me a few moments, okay? I'm just gonna gather my thoughts. Aubameyang is someone who I have a lot of time for him. I was very upset with Arteta when he got rid of this guy because we don't even know what happened. People keep dragging this guy's name through the mud, and Simon Jordan, shout out to him. I like him, but I'm sorry. I don't know what the thing is with this guy, and maybe if it was a different complexion, I wouldn't think about it too much, but I just don't get... Relax.
Look, at least you're honest, man. At least you're honest.
No. Look, you're supposed to just pretend I didn't say what you just pretend you didn't hear that.
I've already
Eric,
clipped it. So
it's
you're
a brother,
right.
man.
I've already clipped it. I already clipped it, so it's fine.
It's a brother,
So
man.
Okay,
Chill.
okay. Yeah, look, I don't know what it is with him, but he has this narrative going on that he's this bad egg, he's a bad person, blah blah blah. I don't believe it for a second. I have a lot of time for him. I think he made a huge mistake coming to Chelsea, and it's just unfortunate. Sometimes things just don't work out.
Massive mistake.
He went to Chelsea because of Tuchel, right?
No,
and then
he
Tuchel
went-
gets sacked.
No, wait. So hold up. Is this true?
I think because he was
No,
part of the
no.
team.
Oh,
that-
yeah,
He doesn't get
No.
middle, man. He has to play
No.
3 games at least.
No, he hasn't.
Oh, okay.
He's not registered, Ajesh. He's not registered.
Yeah.
No,
No,
okay, no.
left
Look, see,
Chelsea.
Eric. My thing is that
I don't think it counts.
I feel that Aubameyang is effectively not even a Chelsea player now. So I think even he knows right now, which is why he's like, let's
No,
just
but
vibe.
he's not doing anything
The only
wrong.
reason-
Like he's not allowed to go.
You
to
see, so that's why, because people say, what has he actually done wrong specifically?
No. The only reason. Let's be honest. The only reason why he left Barcelona was because between him and Depay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
like-
yeah.
And,
They
then,
ha-
and the fact
he
that
did
we're
well
trying
for
to
Barca.
register players.
No,
So,
they
yeah,
had to
and
sell
you got-
players. They had to let go players. They had to let people go.
There is only
Yeah,
a
there's
5-point
more
difference between
registration
Atletico and Real
problem.
Madrid.
I know.
Okay, but where he hold on. But from what I heard, he still has a good relationship with the board at Barca.
No, he does. Xavi wanted
Yeah.
to keep him.
So
Yeah.
will he go back, or what will happen to? Because I don't know. He's leaving Chelsea.
I don't think he's gonna be
He
a
won't come
target.
back.
What if he goes back
He's
on
not
the
gonna
field
be
again?
a
Galway
target.
Galaxy
Season in a
is
row.
the
He's
future.
not a target.
He
No,
won't come back now.
but what happened
is-
to? But what happened to Eric? Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is actually so sad, bro.
He
Like,
scored 2 goals in the Clasico.
yeah, I just.
this
Wait,
guy-
hold on. Why is it
HH.
sad? He says it's sad. Why is it sad?
He was one of my favorite players.
Yeah, same,
I'm
yes.
not gonna lie to you, bro. Like,
No. At his best, the guy was one of the most clinical strikers in the world.
bro. At Dortmund, bro, fantastic.
Yes. Who hasn't been your favorite player? Is that a curiosity?
Ziman, I wasn't going to go there, but I was just going to
You're a
leave
dick
him
rider.
and so forth. But okay, age 7 kids are watching, so
It's
please.
because
Yes.
it's because I like Gavi. He doesn't like Gavi, but whatever.
No, I actually.
Just
I'm not
DM
sure
me
whether
your
people that
ABM.
rate Gavi,
No,
okay.
but it's like because what he has done for Arsenal is pretty much people forget. Then he came to Barcelona. He was a big part of what Barcelona finished second. He actually Barcelona resurgent. He was a big part of that. Let's not act like he didn't
Yeah, he
contribute
was.
to.
Okay, actually, wait, hold on. Let me quickly hit some Dubinsky's, man. So shout out to your boy, Brothers Omelets. H is 3 questions. 1, Xavi from the Desert, Disney Plus. Still true? Yes.
Yes.
Number 2, Arsenal, Napoli, Barca. Who has the best and worst squad? I would say I would go Arsenal 1.
No.
No, I'll
You're
go.
talking about squad.
One.
Yeah, squad.
No.
Yeah.
Arteta has spent more.
No. So basically, if everybody is fit,
Arsenal's the best squad.
Arsenal has
Arsenal is very
Squad.
underrated.
Arsenal has the best squad.
Xhaka.
No. Actually, no. It's maybe Arsenal, Barca, Napoli in terms of if everybody's fit
Hold
squad.
on.
Yeah,
Don't you remember Napoli?
Yes.
If I'm being honest.
AJ.
but-
It's not
Yes,
Arsenal.
true,
Can't be-
true.
can't be
Second.
Arsenal.
HH, don't you remember Napoli actually dismantling the Champions League group stages? That was when
No,
Osimhen
but
was in the
Squad.
Yeah.
It's not my
Squad.
squad talent.
Yeah.
Napoli have a great first team. They don't have a great squad.
Then Barca has to be first, so we're talking about squad talent then.
Nah.
No,
Arsenal
Because-
squad,
no,
man.
you
Arsenal
guys-
squad is
you
not
got guys
good,
like
bro.
Alonso
in
and that.
terms
No,
of talent.
guys like
Alonso.
Valde.
No.
Wait, hold on. We're rating
First team as
Alonso,
well.
and also I ain't rating Rafinha.
Is Granit Xhaka talented?
No,
then?
Rafinha
Are we?
was-
Yes.
Ziman, are we rating Ferran
Yes.
Torres?
You have
Are we
to
rating
rely on-
Ferran
you have to rely on
Torres?
Kessie
Well,
to
what
score
about
goals.
Hold on. Why
we-
why
we-
why
yeah,
is
fair
Ferran
Wait,
Torres
hold on,
above-
Eric, hold up, Eric.
Yeah, I think people are just getting carried away with Arsenal squad. I just need to ask a few questions.
Eric, they're winning the league, which means that you have to retire from life. So it is what it is.
Eric,
Continue.
you know what you're gonna
Could
do.
be,
innit?
yeah.
You know what you have to do, bro.
They haven't won it yet. They haven't won it
Let's
yet.
Eric.
Yeah, go ahead, Eric.
Wait, hold on, Eric.
Look, Arsenal, fair play, credit and everything, doing ridiculous. I don't know what's happened in the preseason. I don't know what's let's not talk about
Wait, I seen that they doped. Eric, what are you trying to imply?
I didn't say anything.
Okay, all right.
So Arsenal are doing well this season, fair enough, but the squad is not good, man. Let's be real. They only use like 11, 12 players.
I'm not gonna lie.
They
He's
don't.
right.
They don't have a squad.
That's
No,
the city
that's-
for all of
He's
them.
right. He's right.
You
No,
know,
no,
that's-
be
all
No,
of
okay,
them.
look. Basically, put it this way: Barca or Arsenal, you can either say one or two. Napoli definitely third. Okay, so
Why?
hold on, wait. Let me say it. Xavi, Dodd, or Doi with average Barca. Dodd, not Doi. Dodd.
What? Xavi winning the league?
Yeah.
That's not
Well, if he
dud,
gets
bro.
100 points, would you change that?
That's 100 points is dud,
he
but
wins
I
the
don't think
Copa
winning the
also.
league is dud. He's
No,
going
no,
up
no,
against
no,
a guy
no,
that
no,
don't do back.
no. H7 winning the league against this Real Madrid side. It's
No,
done.
you can't say Real Madrid side. Who's the manager he's going up against? Has the manager he's going up against done
come
a back to
on.
back? No, but has he
don't-
done a back to back?
No, but
No,
that
but
doesn't
he-
matter.
that's-
It's
that
still
has
no.
to count.
You see,
H7. What's no?
I'm called
Take
a hater for pointing out that. I just
because
want
Big
to
Zeman
know
because you are H7. I'm sorry. This is a desert dweller who Zeman and Casey called a clown. Zeman and Casey
I
called
couldn't
him a
even call
clown
him a clown
all
in the
season
beginning.
and so forth, and they don't want to give him his freaking flowers. So
Never.
based on what
No,
Casey
give him
and
credit.
Zeman were saying, and based on who Carlo Ancelotti is with this Real Madrid side, who are the defending UCL champions, him winning with freaking Sergi Roberto scoring goals for you. I'm sorry. That's
No,
dot.
but HH,
That's dot.
H-
That's
H-
dot.
H-
I'm sorry.
no,
Dot.
no,
That's
HH,
not-
One point.
Can I play
one
my
point.
card? Can
One
I play
point,
my card?
1 point. 1 point.
Wait. Yes. Wait. Yes. Excuse
You
me.
say,
I
can you
said,
play
can
your
I-
card?
Can I play my card, guys? Can I play my card?
Oh.
Like this.
What is the card?
Jesus Christ.
It's a 5 of hearts. Anyways,
not even a good card.
Listen, just shut up.
No. Yes, stop it. J2S.
Carry on, Yasser.
J2S,
One
bless
point,
you.
1 point.
Yes, yeah. At least pick up a joker or an ace of spades. Why would you pick up a five?
That's the only card that.
I'll tell you, Yasser, you're making a great run for this brick to your.
Hey, 7, shut up, bro. Relax.
Oh.
You're winning this by
Yes,
9
yeah,
points.
man. You are Jesus Christ.
What is-
Wow.
But
You.
listen, you know
Go ahead.
one thing I don't understand is, we're looking at La Liga, right? Winning La Liga has to be important. If it's not, then all everything that Premier League fans say that La Liga is trash, La Liga is this, La Liga that is true. You can't have it both ways, Zeman. It's either La Liga is.
No. But that's my point. I give him credit for that. But the difference.
Hey, yo,
is
these
done.
comments, bro.
That's the whole point.
But
That's
the
the
thing,
Yu-Gi-Oh card. That's
here's
crazy.
the thing. No, here's the thing is, you look
It's
at the
just 1 point.
You look at the situation as Arsenal. Arsenal. You look at the situation. Arsenal has won the league. Everyone's giving praise for Arsenal, how great they are, right?
They haven't won it yet.
No.
They haven't
But
won
then
it yet.
these guys, Xavi is coming
It's
into
1
a
point.
Yes,
Barcelona
yes,
side against a Real Madrid side that has won La Liga
We
and
literally
won the
are giving
Champions
him
League.
credit. We're
You
giving
don't.
him credit for
It's
that. though.
one
Nah,
point.
bro, you're not.
That's
bro.
amazing.
Nah, bro.
Wait,
Wait, hold on. Let me hold on. So,
Okay.
shout out to your boy Andy. Andy, Madrid need a whole new defense. Get these clans, Carvajal, Mendy, and Rudiger back to Chelsea. We need Mbappe.
Kylian.
We need Mbappe. Vinny is too predictable, and Benzema won a Ballon d'Or and retired mentally. Look, see, I think, Vinny is Madrid's most dangerous player, but he needs help. I think that, Real need a whole, they need a complete revamp. And here's the thing, though. So let's say Real win the UCL. Is Perez going to revamp and replenish? Because even if they won the UCL last season, yes, they did it, but that was really like a last dance, like Michael Jordan with 97, 98 balls. If yes, you won it, but that was just the last dance for that crew. You should replenish and totally revitalize that freaking team. Now, I wouldn't mind giving Rudiger back to us because, guys, man, imagine Rudiger in our back three. Imagine that. So
Christian's a better player.
Yeah, I gotta be
No,
honest.
he's not.
Christian,
Who said
thank
that?
you
Who
for
said
Christian's.
that?
No,
Oh
Christian,
my-
thank you for Christian's.
say that again.
Yeah, we
He
appreciate you,
has-
man.
he
We
has been a
appreciate
better
you.
player.
wait. Are we still saying
That's
Mbappe
what
go?
it's-
Are we still saying that Mbappe goes to Real Madrid? Is that
He
still
will
happening?
go eventually.
Nah, he's coming to the Premier League. He's gonna come to the Premier League, HH.
H7, excuse me.
Chelsea
Who's he coming to? Don't you dare say Arsenal. H7, don't you dare say Arsenal.
Chelsea.
Guitar
He's gonna go to
United.
Chelsea.
Mbappe will
Hey,
retire.
You're not gonna drop
uh,
his bag.
Todd Boehly was speaking with Al Khalif. I'm just saying they were talking.
For
They
what?
talked.
About what?
Neymar.
No, they mentioned the
No. J2S, I think this needs a bit of blue and white. I think this needs a bit of blue and white. Some bleu et les blancs. Les bleus et les blancs. Bleu et les blancs.
Good French, bro. Good French. You're learning.
Abrit's fair. Shout out to your boy Abrit's fair, man. Xavi deserves credits, but also let's Inter and United hold the ceremony at the Camp Nou.
That's true.
No, he didn't have a star player. Give him a star player, he wins those games. For me, Xavi Arteta domestic matches unless they get better players. This is fair. Silent one. Sports Barca fans are the true Barcelona fans. Beautiful football over everything.
Okay, can I
How do you play beautiful football with Sergio Roberto and an old washed-up Lewandowski? Riddle me this. How do you play beautiful football with Sergio Roberto and a washed-up Lewandowski?
It is 1 point.
No. Can I?
Okay, wait, hold on. Because Ziman, what are you saying, Ziman? Stop it, Ziman.
Let me just land. My thing is, people seem to confuse criticism. If you criticize a manager, all of a sudden you're hating. If you praise a manager, they're like, why are you even criticizing him to begin with? And this is my problem, right? Throughout the history of Barcelona, Frank Rijkaard, he got criticized toward the end of his season. This guy was a Champions League winner. The same thing with Valverde, domestically holding it down.
Rijkaard, Hardinho, and Messi.
And then you also no. My whole point is,
And Marquez.
it seems like you can't criticize Xavi without everyone saying you're a hater. Like his pressing hasn't been good enough consistently, though. I give him no. And here's my thing: I give him credit when it comes to domestically. He's been doing wonderful. I've given him credit in that sense, but his European record also needs to be questioned. And I feel like
Ziman, how good is this team? Really,
his tactics haven't been good enough. Like that's just the truth. Like that's not the problem. Is you guys label everything as being a hater.
Okay, Ziman, real quick. That's first leg. No, that's the group game against Bayern Munich at the Allianz Arena. Do you blame Xavi for that loss?
That was good. I don't blame him for that loss particularly. I don't.
But you blame him for the loss at Camp Nou to Inter Milan.
No. I also blame him for the Man United tie. He lost that tie himself by playing Alonso. He didn't need to. Again, are we just going to ignore that aspect? Or are we just going to be like, you know what? Let's not criticize them in that aspect.
Okay. SJ, what are you saying, SJ?
Cruyff won us 4 league titles in a row. That was the first time we won 4 league titles in a row, and we won 1 European Cup. He also got eliminated in the European Cup. You can never rate a manager.
Was he
Ziman, let him land.
That was the best team Barcelona has ever had in its history, and the second best team was Pep's Barca. But Pep also got eliminated by Inter, and look at the quality of players those managers had. That's the first point. Second point is, the possession-based style of football that we play as Barcelona is now slowly dying down. We have to adapt as a system. You can't say play tiki-taka, peak Pep football here. You can't say that. We have to adapt as a club. We have to adapt to that. And he's slowly. 1 point. Next season, we will have these players adapt better. This is the first time they are playing under this manager. Cut them some slack. All Valverde. These Barcelona fans. I've been a Barcelona fan since long. Valverde was literally being carried by Messi. Come on, let's be agreeing on that. Valverde was literally being carried by Messi.
All right, let me hit this. So, just 3. This is Barcelona's first home Clasico win since 2018, 5 years ago. Real Madrid had recent success at the new camp. Credit to Xavi. Real Madrid difference beast in the UCL, though. Give credit to Xavi. And Eric, I know I am not taking this as any indication of what's going to happen against Chelsea. This means nothing.
Now you're gonna humble Real Madrid, bro.
No, it's fine. Eric, Eric, all I'm saying is Potter should have a conversation with Xavi. That's what I'm saying. Eric, can I say that?
No, you can't.
Eric,
you can't say
okay, all right. So Eric, I can say he should have lunch with thingy. No. Just lunch.
No.
Breakfast?
No. It's nothing to do. Look, I don't want to discredit Xavi, but we know this fixture is a little bit different. Let's be honest. It doesn't matter how terrible that Barca team is, right? Barcelona know how to beat Madrid. I think we can all agree with that. Not taking anything away from Xavi. Xavi won this game. But Barcelona versus Madrid is different to, and let's be honest. Well, I don't even want to talk about that. Let's not talk about Chelsea's history with Madrid.
Yeah, don't talk about that.
Let's not talk about that because I don't want to start giving people the wrong idea. We have no chance, okay? I'm sorry. There's nothing there. There's nothing there.
I know. No. I agree. Rodney Antoine. So Real destroys Liverpool, but gets destroyed by Barca. Barca lose to United, but United got undressed by Liverpool. Football is about matchups. That's why we love it so. If it was 1 + 1 = 2, then it'd be boring. It's all about matchups. Like certain teams, the way that they set up, the way that the players are, the characteristics that they have, and so forth are different. So yes, you can beat Liverpool who play a certain way and are set up a certain way and operate a certain way. But against a Barca who know you, by the way, are set up a different way and operate a way differently. It's all about matchups. It's all about matchups.
Yeah,
so,
tell it again, bro. It's all about matchups, bro. We took apart Xavi's Barcelona like
okay. Whimsical thoughts. So do you reckon Real Madrid go trophyless and Tuchel in? Real Madrid. Now, remember, there's still a Copa del Rey, so we'll see what happens there. Real Madrid have a very good chance of doing. Even if I feel sick, I feel sick into the core of my soul, saying Real could win this UCL, but Real could further gentrify the UCL. So let's not go. But if they go trophyless, there is a great chance they can go trophyless. There's a great chance Real could go trophyless.
They won World Cup.
Huh?
I mean, even if they don't,
Can I speak
That don't count.
even if they don't go
Cup.
trophyless, you can't just win Copa del Rey.
The hell?
Hey, can I speak on Xavi?
Wait. Hold on. Let me just get the jobs and I'll come out to you, bro. QC8. Oh yeah. We saw it. Yeah. We brought it up. QC8, man. SJ KC Nomad, fellow Indians cooking, man. Hey, man. Shout out to my Indian papis, man. Shout out to you guys, man. Wealthy King, man. Do you think Fati?
Fatima.
Do you know who said Fatalan?
No, I didn't say that.
Do you know what? Yes, yeah. Do you know what shocked me? Like, I think there was something where Fati and Ceballos got into like a scuffle, and I saw the number on the back of Ansu Fati's jersey, and I felt weird. I was like, you know that it's a number 10 on the back of his jersey.
He took a message
and all that he did was get in a fight with Danny Ceballos and so forth. I mean, like, yes, it talks to me about Ansu Fati, like.
I mean, if you didn't give him the nickname
I'm going to say, Streets, I'm going to say something very crazy. And I know that I have to support fellow black people and so forth and everything like that, you know. So,
Say the truth.
No. But yes, I'm going to say something. I'm going to speak the truth. Obviously, in the words of Will Smith in Concussion, say the truth.
Yeah, what was that?
No, hold on. I have to say that is a terrible.
What was that?
Will Smith, that was terrible.
Eric.
Shocking.
Eric.
That is not. That is
Eric.
not.
No.
How
Just okay. Wait.
That's
I know
not
it's a deviation. No. Eric. Two things. Because first of all, have you seen what the guy looks like?
I mean.
He looks. First of all, he looks nothing like the actual doctor. Second of all,
no, he does.
That
Because
is
he's black. He does because he's black.
Oh, true. Oh, yeah, true. Okay, I get it. But okay, second of all, especially as Nigerians as well, that is the worst attempt at a Nigerian accent. That was absolutely disgusting.
I mean,
it was filthy.
He mustn't have gotten like any coaching or anything like that. You know, no dialect coach or nothing.
Eric, no matter what you did.
Okay, wait, hold on.
No matter what.
All right. So where's my whistle, man? Where's my whistle? So this should be a red, man. This should be a red, but I'm giving this a yellow, man.
I need that. I need that pick.
I'm giving that a yellow.
I just wrote. It hasn't been 10 seconds. How am I getting booked?
That's a booking. That should be one of the quickest bookings, man, that we've seen. Okay, no.
Yes, you reminded me of a. That's a bad memory I have. I don't know why you did that. That I remember watching that. That made me really sad. By the way,
what did I do?
What did Yasi do?
Sorry,
YSK.
YSK. Sorry, yeah. That was a very sad scene.
Oh yeah. Bro, I used to when I was a kid. I was crying.
Lion King sucks. Lion King is trash. It's cringe. Lion King's is cringe. You know, the circle of life. Oh please. Get that cringe corny crap out of there. That's supposed to be Africa. That's trash as Africa. Give me a break. Give me a break. Yes, yeah. What should they do with Ansu Fati? Circle of bricks. Get that out of here, man.
You're
Simba my ass.
You don't like anything that's good about life.
You know HH in that animated series, man. This guy would be
I'm
the highest.
telling you, man. He hates on Michael Jackson. He hates on like what do you
Michael
like?
Jackson.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson. Who's saying so? No. Yes, no. Yeah, so all I've said about Michael Jackson is I support him up until bad. After bad, take it. take him. But Black Mike is mine. The other Mike, you take him. Yes, talk about Ansu Fati. Just talk about Ansu Fati. Talk about Ansu Fati.
Well, okay, Ansu Fati. Let's pump our brakes a little bit. He is still 20 years old. The issue I have with in today's modern day is we have a lot of young, talented players. We have Bukayo Saka. We had Jude Bellingham, that's 19. We have Pedri. We have Musiala. And I feel like, obviously, Kylian Mbappe, the original young teenage prodigy. The guy who pretty much started all. And I feel like Ansu Fati fell into that whole situation where Ansu Fati, when he was very young, came out from La Masia, was absolutely amazing. He was a breath of fresh air. There was a reason why they gave him the number 10 shirt, because people thought he was that talented. Obviously not as not he's not going to be the heir to Messi's throne, obviously, but everyone knew that he was very, very talented. But he just injuries after long-term injuries, like bad injuries after bad injuries after bad injuries. It seems like he's catching up to him. Hopefully he's still only 20 years old, and hopefully his body starts to develop, and maybe he gets a bit stronger, a bit less fragile, because I think that's the issue. He's pretty fragile. And he kind of gets over this whole injury situations, but he's still 20 years old, so I won't give up on him. Barca could give up on him. I'll take him at United. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You take him at United. Ansu
Yeah,
Fati.
just move. Just
I will
Just
here's
move to
thing.
the next topic. Just move.
No,
to the
no,
next
no,
topic.
Nurture him.
Move on.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Let me come to. Okay, yes, you've spoken.
Yeah.
Let me come to Guled Ismail then Wise. Guled Ismail, talk to me. Thoughts on the El Clasico, and Ismail, as Rick B says, do not use this as an example of what Real Madrid will do to us in a few weeks' time.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Hello, guys. It was a good game, but you can see that Real were not 100% in this game. To me, it didn't feel like Clasico in terms of domination of possession when it comes to Barcelona. And with Benzema, I was hearing what Z-Man and I think it was Yasser that was saying that it would not actually AK. It would be better to build your team around Vini. But let's be honest, guys. Even when Ronaldo was there in his last 2 seasons, the work that Benzema was doing was very underrated in Barcelona, in Real Madrid. Sorry, the guy, he might be 50%, but you know what they say: a wounded animal is a dangerous animal. Either way, he will always find a way. Look at case in point. Look at Modric. He's 37. I'm sure when he was 33 or 34, he had a season that he was off. But look at him now. I mean, if you give up on a player like Benzema so easily, then it might come back to haunt him, especially when there is no traditional number 9s out there like that, apart from Osimhen, which could come to Chelsea, hopefully. In terms of Barcelona,
why would you do that? Why did you say that?
Yes. Speak
Why
on
did
it.
you say that?
No,
louder.
Oh, this guy.
What's wrong with that? I don't. I'm not.
please.
I don't be speak Juju now. I they speak English.
No, please.
Hold up. Wait, Guled, you know Pigeon?
Yeah, bro. I do.
Wait, see, Abdullahi has taught you well.
No. Most of my friends are Nigerian, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I speak Pidgin well. Yeah. yeah. So in terms of Barcelona, we were talking about crediting Xavi, right? The issue that I had with La Liga, even though we enjoy, the stars that they had, and the names and the trophies that they built, in terms of history. But the issue with La Liga is there's only 2 ultra consistent teams for me. And if the only team that is supposed to be competing with Xavi, which is Real Madrid, as we know, has a one-off season, let's say one season that the team is not doing well, like this season, there is no other team that can compete with him. So how is it going to be generally fair to give Xavi his flowers in terms of getting?
What I've seen.
Did I miss something, guys?
We missed it. What happened?
Street your mess up. Street your mess up.
Bro, okay, hold up. Go on, hold on. Okay, that's it. Okay, you know what? Mods. What's his name and so forth. Mods.
Does it have pigeon?
Mods. Mods. I would like this guy put. I'd like this guy to be. I'd like this guy to be put on timeout. So Michael Yankee, put him on a timeout, please. Mods, put Michael Yankee on a timeout. You put him like a to the timeout, man.
Oh god.
Put him on a timeout, please. Thank you. All right. Sorry. Ismail, continue.
Yeah. So that's why I said in terms of Xavi, the only way I can actually, I would say, criticize him, it's going to be in terms of the European Cups. So it's going to be either the Champions League or so on. Because if there's only one ultra competitive team in the whole league, and it's the same thing year in, year out, apart from an anomaly like Atletico Madrid or maybe Sevilla that comes fourth, it's not going to be fair for me to say that Xavi is doing great. It's only one team that he has to beat. So it depends on that team if they're off or on. So in terms of the game, well done for Xavi and well done for Barcelona.
YSK, talk to me. El Clasico.
Before I talk on the El Clasico, I just want to give you a personal thank you for sorting out my parent club today. After that jinx,
okay, you know what the thing is. Okay. Let me explain. So basically, what is this? Is that I have two phones and so forth. So I walk around. Yes, yeah. Just I've got two phones and so forth. So when I walk around and so forth, I'm just checking things and so forth and everything and I'm a very impulsive person. So when I saw it was 1-0, it put in my brain is like chill, but I can't resist the urge. So I just have to tweet it and so forth and everything. But here's the thing. No, but guys, here's the thing. I'm learning. You know what it is right now? What I'm going to now do is when a game is going on, I'm going to lock my phones away in a safe. I'm going to lock them away in a safe and I'm going to just leave the house, go running and so forth and everything. And then that's what I'm going to do, man. So I will put these things away during a game. It is what it is. I screwed up. I messed up.
It was so strong. I was watching the game and I didn't know. I was like, bro, we were getting dominated. I didn't know how, bro, maybe we could get a goal somewhere, maybe a header. But I didn't see that. That was the most craziest thing I've ever seen in a long time. That made no sense.
I was that close to turning off the TV because
we were bad, bro.
Because before that tweet went out, I was so close to turning that TV off. But then as soon as he tweeted this, I knew United was gonna win. I knew they were gonna win.
There's not even how the betting, right? I don't even think there's a betting option for this. It's crazy.
3 red cards, man. That's how strong you're. 3 red cards.
YSK, El Clasico.
It's just this is not our season. It's not our season. And the game, it is what it is. Shout out to Xavi. Congrats on La Liga. Zeman, congrats on La Liga. It's just not it. Benzema doesn't look right. I think more than just his, it's not. I don't think it's a technical decline. I think it's just injuries are just getting to him now. Like those small injuries, more than the big ones, will add up. And or maybe he's just having that. Maybe he's just having a blip in the season. He hasn't been at the top form that when he won the Ballon d'Or, but maybe he's just having a blip and he'll pick up form again. But for us, the most crucial thing at the moment is performing in the CL. Unfortunately, after this game,
I'm hearing too many us's on that, man. What's going on?
It's seven. It's disgusting.
Listen,
it's disgusting.
I didn't interrupt when you were talking. So can I just land my point?
8-7. Feel free to interrupt anytime you want, please.
Don't interrupt. You're top of the league. Just carry on with your business. I think it's going to be a difficult game against London Chelsea Football Club. I think it's going to be a difficult game. Because what this would have done is Potter. I'm sure he would have analyzed this game. If anyone can hold back, I mean, this Barca defense is not.
YSK, this game, me and Rick B and Goulet, we know that this game is nothing.
Wait, who's
compared to
Rick
what's
B?
Eric
him.
Blue, the
Eric
real
Blue.
Blue.
Oh, the receptionist. Okay.
Wait, hold on.
Guys, Eric, man.
Wait.
Eric, nobody asked you to transmit from heaven, bro. I'm sorry.
Relax. Okay, it's called a wall.
Eric, you can say relax. Eric, you look like you were in heaven. It is what it is.
It's a white background. It's just a white background.
Eric, I'm seeing many white backgrounds. Eric, it looked like you were on heaven, and right now someone is going to have an AVI with what you look like that.
Okay,
be very careful.
I'll put the poster back on because I don't know what's going on. This is ridiculous, man.
No, Eric.
Why is you trash, bro? You know that?
It was just the whole outfit, the reflective glasses.
Wesley, take that AV off. Things will happen. Things will happen if you don't take that AV off.
You know what? Those are the shades you get from those 80s movie sets in 20, 30 something.
It's a secret. I'm not telling you where those shades are from. YSK, take that
wait,
AV
Eric,
off. Or
I don't want to know what you're going to do.
Yo, YSK.
I've warned you.
Things do be happening, man.
Bro, nobody.
Eric, in all honesty, that could actually be a movie poster.
I could be a member of the.
Someone said Men in Black, man.
No. Jokes aside.
Hey, Z-Man. Z-Man, what's wrong?
The Matrix. Keanu, if you're
He's
watching.
erasing memories.
He's erasing our memories.
That could actually be a movie poster. The new Matrix.
Z-Man, that's why they're reflective. That's why they're reflective.
Why say you're sick, man? You're sick.
He tried to erase that.
He erased his memory by accident, man.
You know, you say
bro, the reflection of those glasses are crazy, bro.
Eric, hold up, Eric. How was Avatar, man?
I haven't watched Avatar. It's not even that funny. It's not even that funny.
Bro, I would like to know your reaction to Will Smith.
No. Man.
Oh my god.
Okay, you know what? I think, let me just get this dose at that. I think we need to roll out. What was that? So Junior Koroba says Benzema will kill Chelsea. Watch, Junior. I'm scared. Of course, I'm scared. I am fully scared. So trust me, I'm fully scared.
Wait, hold on. Can I just quickly talk about this thing about Benzema? Everyone is focusing on Benzema. You do know they have other players, right?
Rodrigo,
they have
Vini, Valverde. I know, this ends just on Benzema.
You got Reece James.
Yeah, Reece. Now you have Reece James.
He's not gonna be active. You got Reece James.
No, Mason Mount is coming back. Mason Mount is coming back.
Ray J, man.
Whatever happened to that clip, by the way?
Wow.
The Kim Kardashian clip. Yes, sir. That's crazy, bro.
No, that Reece J clip, bro.
Wait, Yasser, relax, man. Eric, how many people did you
What do you want? What?
What was that?
Agent E.
That was good. That one was good.
Here come the MRBs. Oh no, man. I was gonna normalize.
Okay, I wasn't gonna say this, but there's a new Blade movie coming out. And you never guess who the casting was. Who was chosen.
Who? Or let me guess. Have hope.
No,
No,
Sebastian.
I think YSK knows who it was, who it is. There's a new
Wait.
Blade movie coming out, Blade's son, and it is just a side story. Yes.
Eric, this is hilarious. I don't care what it says. Eric, this is hilarious, man.
It's not that funny.
Yo,
No, Eric, it is. This is Eric. I think it is, man. What sort of I refer. I'm becoming a La Liga ref. Barca Bay bonuses I hear. Oh wow.
Yeah.
They do actually no. It's look. They're gonna help you, man. Zad has more Yelp. What? Has more Yelp reviews than goals and assists. Top 3 food.
Did you see?
Frank Kessie has more goals than him.
I can give you some hope for the Chelsea tie.
Wait, who said that? Who said that?
I give you some hope.
Okay,
Imagine
let me give you some.
Conor Gallagher's
Let me give you some
energy
hope.
against 37-year-old Martin.
I don't want any false hope, man. Wealthy King, Fati is good. He just needs more playtime. If Manu buy or loan, he will be great.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, okay, who here still believes in Ansu Fati? I don't.
I think he's better than Mudryk. I'm not even lying.
He's 20 years old.
He's miles better.
He's
Ansu Fati,
20 years
no,
old.
hold on. Let me just break it down. Ansu Fati is finished. Ever since he had that injury, I think it's done.
It's not the injury, bro. I think it's the mentality aspect, bro.
Yeah.
He's still lingering in,
Zeman is
bro.
right. I think Fati's worst enemy is his own self.
Yeah.
Nah.
He's stripping his own teammates, bro.
It's his agents and so forth. I don't think I want to hear from half of family. I'm not sure I want to hear that. Yes, what do you say?
We're gonna talk about how Juve has like legit chance of finishing the top.
Okay, all right. I didn't want to bring this up, so let's just. I don't want to bring this up.
We have
to talk about this,
guys. So Juventus had a 15 points.
Allegri's doing the greatest dud.
Oh, guys, you're kidding me. No, guys, you're kidding me. Juventus had a 15 points. Juventus had a 15 points cap, and they're 5 points away. Oh no, hold up.
There's
7. My god,
7 points. Yeah, look, bro, I couldn't see. They're 7 points away from top 4. Wow.
They beat Inter today.
If Juventus gets top 4, I'm sorry, man. Like, is there an asterisk on Napoli's win in the Serie?
Talk about Allegri's greatness.
Yeah, Allegri.
Allegri's greatness.
Guys,
what if Allegri finishes over Uncle Mo?
Yo, that's crazy.
But HH.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, good at the way you're saying.
Yes, HH. You see, we would have put an asterisk on Napoli's win of the league. But if you look at the point difference, I think that gives them a leeway.
True. I mean, because if you add 15 to Juve's 41 and everything, Napoli are still ahead though. So
yeah, they will only have 51 points.
I knew you were going to do that. I knew you were going to do that. 56. Okay, 56.
If they go ahead of Roma.
Yeah. Well, look, if they go ahead of Roma, then
my guy, man. But
look. All I just is vibes, guys. It's been swell. It's been beautiful, guys. I shall see you on Monday for that members hangout on Monday, guys. See you guys on Monday. Peace out. Stay true. One love.